What is up, everybody? This one is part number 8 of our 10-part series, and this one is all about why it is called the Holistic Teeth Whitening Company and what about our product makes it holistic. So, about 15 years ago, or longer, my mom got super, super sick, like to the point where they thought she wasn't going to make it. She went to 22 doctors and nobody could figure out what was wrong with her. They gave her all these different labels. A lot of them said she was like faking it or making it up. Um, and her 23rd doctor was actually a biological dentist. So he was ultimately the one who saved her life. And he found a bunch of stuff in her mouth and stuff going on with her teeth and infections and all kinds of stuff. And essentially, it was poisoning her entire body. A lot of people don't know also that your mouth is directly connected to your body. So, that will actually be a talk for another time how the mouth and the body are connected. But literally, your oral health can be the reason behind diabetes or cancer or all these crazy different things that doctors just want to put a label on and give you a medicine to mask your symptoms instead of finding the literal root cause of what is going on in your body. So, long story short, ever since that day, my mom dedicated her life to not only healing her body with what she is putting in it, but also helping others figure out what's going on in their bodies and helping other people that are on their deathbeds literally come back to life simply going to the dentist and figuring out that their mouth is the cause of all of their symptoms. And I really want to emphasize that this was a biological dentist, not just a mainstream dentist. Mainstream dentists, no offense, but they do not get to the root cause. They don't care about your underlying issues. They just want to put a mask on it. They want to give you a root canal. They want to fill your cavities. They don't want to look at what's going on with your body as a whole. And biological dentists do this. They literally, before they treat, before they want to do anything, they get to know you and get to know what's going on in your body and find out what is happening and then link it to something in your mouth. It's the most insane thing. And like I said, we will talk about this another time. But so for the 15 years, we have been holistic, natural, organic, gluten-free, all the things, all the crunchy things that we get labeled as, but it literally saved my mom's life, and that was living proof, and it's also saved ours. Last year, I had some lumps in my breasts, and um, I went to get them checked out, ultrasounds, got talked into a mammogram. Wouldn't do that again if I could go back in time. But then I immediately booked an appointment at our dentist in Utah and went out there. He found two infections in my mouth, one on each side, and I had lumps in both breasts. Um, he did the surgery, removed all the infection, took out two teeth, and I literally went back to the same cancer center here in Frisco, it was. And it was like a month or two later, and there was no sign of lumps. Like my lumps were literally gone. It makes me choked up. But all of this to say, it matters what you're putting in your body and the chemicals, the toxins, all the things. If I can help lighten that load in simply you coming to get your teeth whitened and me having no added chemicals in my gels, no added flavors, no added preservatives, no added toxins, no fluoride, all the things. If you don't care anything about this, but you're coming into my space, at least I know for that amount of time that your body is going to be receiving a great product. And that matters to me and it matters to a lot of people. So that is the reasoning why we are holistic. And that's why I'm called the Holistic Teeth Whitening Company. So I'm proud to announce that my gels are no longer, they don't have any fluoride in them. They have no added chemicals, flavors, or anything like that. So um, I know that this sounds woo woo and crunchy and whatever hippie, whatever they label us as. Like, that's okay. My best advice to you is to start doing your research, start looking at the ingredients in the food you're consuming, in the household cleaners that you're using. Just look at those ingredients and see what they're putting in there and how it affects your body. Some of my students care about this. Some of my students could care less about what is in the products. Everyone is welcome here. whatever walk of life you're in. Some of my students are very holistic and natural and great, and some of them are just like, don't care. I'm gonna still eat the way I want. I'm still gonna do whatever. Great. Love that. I am non judgmental. I do not care. I'm just trying to make a little bit of a difference and help people become more aware. Um, so, if this resonates with you, drop a heart in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about it. But that is why I'm called one. Also, I just want to give a shout out to my mom and my sister because without them, I would have no idea about this lifestyle. I would know nothing about ingredients or food or anything, like literally anything. They are the ones that have paved the way for me. So, huge shout out to them. And if you want to know more about anything, then message me. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and we will talk soon.